Hello my friends, welcome back to 1 HP Legacy of the Void. We are jumping into the Spear of Adun today, and then we're probably going to be doing one more mission, assuming things go well. Or at least decent. I think I know how today is going to go. I always like to do a little bit of prediction on these because things are so jumbled and different, but, you know, it's a good test of your game knowledge and skill to try to predict publicly beforehand and then see your results. I think this mission is gonna kick my butt. I think this mission is gonna be really rough. There's no combat in this cutscene, so we don't have anything to do there. Oh, you know what? Getting observers here is actually really nice. We can just get a little bit more vision. Shield battery has gotten an ability swap. Try it out. Also, if you kill enemy bases, they stop sending troops. Once you have mastered defense, you will be able to crush them. Good luck. Oh, here are 3-0 supply observers. I'll take it. Okay. Cool. Oh, we... Okay, it looks like we needed a little bit of additional defense at the beginning. Nobody should be surprised about that. Are you gonna irradiate? Sonic shockwave. Burst of sonic energy radiating from the hybrid, knocking enemies and stunning them. It does friendly damage. Oh no! Wait a moment. Well, I'm sticking to it. This was a common thing that people were asking for in 1 HP Heart of the Swarm, was the fact that the medic was given... We can now transform our gateways into warp gates. Spear of Adun abilities can be swapped in mission, either by swapping toggle button, or for active abilities, matching controls, for passive. Choose abilities to adjust difficulty of missions. Hotkeys determined by what did not troll the dev. Accidental changes of abilities, following units, sound on, off, etc. Okay. I'm gonna try to stick to what I have. I want the normal experience. But if we gotta change things at times, then we will change things at times. But things seem to be working pretty well. So right now we need a stalker. We need one of you and one of these. And then we just need to make sure that we are ready for the stuff. The thing is, this ability is like hard to use. You know, it's a 1 HP shield. Like there's just not that much time. It's a good ability, but the amount of warning you have before Zergling has destroyed it is very limited. It's definitely not as, it's not overpowered. And obviously, hitting the button may have not been my brightest move. We're going to try again. We have everything prepared. I knew this mission was going to wreck me. We're not going to hit the button, because there is a reason we have the Allied Marines, and we now know that we have a magic button that kills them. We're gonna do our best.
These photon cannons can defend
what a start. I didn't expect myself to be the biggest issue. We're being really heavy on gas right now. Reason being is, as I said, the base zealot is truly useless. Buff deploy pylon is nice. Thank goodness. Let's get some durability up here. So you do run out of gas if you're going pure stalker. You just can't afford it, so getting all the gas you can really early is good. And then slowly get blood dry. Once we finish this mission, though, the zealot is... Why am I getting attack upgrade? What am I doing? We're gonna move you over here. I would love to be... Oh, if I hit this ability, though. I don't know. If we can kill a bunch of Zerglings with it, we're going to kill a bunch of Zerglings with it, you know? They are the strongest force in the universe. And being able to take some of them out seems like a good play. We're just going to make sure that we have vision over there, even though this obviously gives us vision. It's not quite enough.
Transform our gateways into warp gates. This allows
So
us
warp
to
gate
warp in
and warp
warp
gate.
any area with pylon power.
You know, after playing the Endless and playing this, it's really weird. Like, upgrades are just so useless. When do we get to a game mode where we get like 7-7 upgrades in order to offset the fact that I haven't gotten 1-1 or 2-2 in a long time? And move this even a little bit forward. Obviously, we have to be incredibly careful with this because you can't make many mistakes when it comes to the Observer. In fact, you can make one mistake. You know, Menk always says, make no mistake, and he's a little bit harsh, but he's not wrong.
We must rally our defenses.
All right, here they come. Oh, they got 1-1. What a waste of upgrades. The fools. Watch. The Zerglings are going to be so good that no damage will be done. What? They don't fire? Oh. Wait a moment. Okay, well, here we go. Here we go. I love this. All right. All right, thanks for the mail, Carax. I thought the Marines would fire. So why did our Zealot start in a box that we hit the ability on and it kills the Zealot? I don't understand. Why is the murder box part of the gameplay? What do we do? We're so dead. I'm gonna try to survive, but I feel like this is just making things harder. We have gas at least, you know? I really shouldn't be manually warping in pylons. I should be... I don't know. Very lost. Like, I think the idea is to show the range of the button, right? You hit the button and it destroys a certain amount. You're like, oh, that's the range. But the fact that you start with a trapped Zealot and it kills the Zealot is so rough. It's like really, really extra. Oh, goodness. We're going to have to cry. I guess I'm just gonna keep building these pylons. It's gonna be hard to not automatically build pylons, but maybe we change to Orbital reinforcements. I don't want to. I want to use the tools that I'm given normally. It feels like the fair thing to do. Okay. Let's keep preparing. We're going to continue to get workers because workers are obviously the greatest unit of all time. They're like Zealots, but cheaper. As I said, I'm really, 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 really looking forward to having the Centurion. I genuinely think that unit is going to be fantastic. Like, just, it's going to be a winner. And we need winners. But we got to get there. Because remember, it cloaks, and it passes through stuff, and it stuns when it hits the target. That's a lot of things that are all very useful in this mod. Now, it's going to be a Baneling, right? It's a stun Baneling. But that's not bad. No one's ever seen stun Baneling and been like, no, I don't really want that. We played with those in contingency contracts on the dig, remember? And they were super, super imba. So obviously it's going to be a 1-to-1 conversion here. I've actually rebuilt moderately, decently, okayly. I just need to make sure that the walling is good. Just like we did yesterday in the Mindhawk Challenge Gauntlet, we have to make sure that we have a really good Sim City that makes it difficult for the enemy to get a lot of stuff attacking us at the same time. Which is usually not something that I have to do, but we are just in that era of giant grant games, I guess, where good pylon placement. Well, at least we learned we can force the Marines to split. That's good. I'm over making gateways because I'm gonna lose them. This is nice. Wait, can we force the men to be part of a... Okay. Oh, they are rigid. My goodness. All right. Well, we cannot force them to move. I was gonna hope that we could like get them to passively be here and mess with the AI. But yeah, the answer is no. The difference between yesterday and today is that the enemy does like taking little pot shots. So these buildings are going to die pretty quick. But this whole front line is very sacrificable and a cybernetics core. Okay, here it goes. No, this way. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know the descent banelings. Like, I had no idea. They're normally such a non-factor. Give it our best. I am very glad that I had the 4 the 5 sight to overbuild so that I wouldn't get absolutely wrecked by losing those gateways. The micro went really well until the end, and then we just kind of ran out of space to kite, and it turns out Baneling's pretty good. I lost 2 of them. Oh, being blocked in by the Marines now. I do feel like the Marines are potentially useful, so I'm going to keep them around. Guys, you gotta split your fire better. Okay.
The power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting. Do not deny your destiny.
This should be easy. This should be the easiest attack wave in history. It should be the meme. Right?
Sensors online. Wait. What is this? Warp prisms approaching our
1, 2, 3. Incredible. Truly a stunning fight. It wasn't too bad. Now we have to play defense again and be prepared. A little bit up here, a little bit over here. I'm going to try to reactivate this so that we can get a free gateway. I don't really care about destroying the bases because they feel more dangerous than they are safe. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to destroy the bases, but like, I've been up there before. They have a lot of guys, and I already feel like the game's working against me. Though it is nice, it says it disables the attack waves, and that means that usually there's these ramps that are off the map where the attack waves walk in, because Legacy of the Void is incredibly lazy when it comes to attack waves. Unlike Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, which are actually quite good, the large majority of attack waves in those games are built on the map. Oh. Well, I didn't see whatever that was, so I was punished. But in Legacy of the Void, it just isn't true. You, just get disappointment when it comes to, the attack waves. A long time ago, I did a Extermination Edition run where we killed everything, and it stopped being fun in Legacy of the Void because it's just, you couldn't do it. The infinite spawning. There's no infinite cycle, just infinite spawning. We're gonna head this way a little bit. That worked. I'm not entirely sure why that worked. No. No! That was actually very funny. I can't believe he burrowed right then. What a gamer. Sometimes you just get outplayed, even by the AI. You over here. Move in. Take this down. Cool. I think we have to go home. And then we're going to move this observer over here. We're going to make sure that things are mostly accounted for. And then whatever attack wave hits us, hits us. We're just going to continue dropping random pylons around. This looks very clearable next. Continue moving this way. Now, we're actually going to get to a point soon, I believe. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. We're going to get to a point soon where they stop sending as many Zerglings, and they start sending much, much, much weaker enemies like Ultralisks and Hydras. Oh, it was Mutas they sent over here. I remember. Yeah, it's a Muta attack wave, isn't it? That's what got us. Actually great. Actually incredible. Oh my goodness. That was micromanagement. I put the man in micromanagement right there. That was actually really good. I did not lose too many troops. I was actually kind of happy for once. Okay, you come over here. I want that money, but I can't really get it easily. Easy. Kind of easy. Reinforcey. So we want to get stuff done, but we don't want it to be... The reinforcements are rough. We just got to wait here a little bit for them to stop the reinforcements, but we also have to not die at home. I'm going to get... Oh, I don't have a forge anymore. Okay. We gotta do this. Actually, this area is easy, isn't it? No, 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 no! Why did you get so aggressive? I think we can just run behind and take it down. And then what we can do is... Oh, come on! Guys, no, why'd you do that? Couple zealots over here. Oh, come on. That's a big attack wave. Got guardians, too. Okay, we're pulling back home. This base is gone. Alright, Marines. Vaguely block the opponent's movement, please. Really, really need this from you. Do me a solid. And then I'll do them a plasma with my phase disruptor. Good, 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 good. Now we gotta move again. Let's go, center. Oh. Nah. Keep moving the way we were. Because I still think that we have our best shot over here. Oh, dude. Number 2 dealt with. I think that these are easy, though. Right? I think so.
Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
Yeah? We got him, we got him, we got him. That wasn't too bad, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, this mission is like completely flipped. Where the random like trickle of things are not annoying. But they're super deadly. I guess they are annoying. But then these attacks actually, you don't have to pay that much attention to them. They're not bad. Now, I think the enemy is going to come with a big old force at some point. Getting prepared for that. I don't want to spend the gas on an observer. It's too expensive. Not on this mission where we can only really utilize one unit and the other is just a death sentence. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chill right here because I'm like 97.6% sure that the enemy attacks up this ramp next with a bunch of hybrid. They're going to be so scary. They're going to be so menacing. They're going to be monstrous. But if we just sit at the top of the ramp, then they won't really be any of those. And then what I'm doing is I'm keeping my eyes on the mini-map over here in order to identify me being wrong and that there's actually stuff from the other angle. I think we're going to win this mission, though. I think that even though everything went so terrible at the beginning, I am very tenacious. I never know when to give up, and that is going to be what leads us into our... Oh no, I saw them. Okay, we gotta pull back. I thought I was so clever remembering the way things go. Turns out, no idea. Here they are. I don't have blink. At least the ultras are easy. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. I don't think that we have a great long term after this. I think that we kind of just have to wait. Do I pull the boys? No, we got warp ins. Pulling the boys is a little bit much. The speed of what I did looked like I just like walked on a landmine. Oh my goodness, where's an observer? This is my only observer, I think. Gotta bring you over here to be prepared. The plan is simple. Kill everything over here and then charge to the end and kill the last one. Zealots go in the front. Zealots are actually good against stuff like Immortals. Okay, now we gotta just make this work. Oh, we got Mutalisked. Oh, hit scan. Go. Yes! Okay, we got it. This mission's crazy. What I meant to say is first try? Wait, was it? Wait, did I lose and have to restart instantly? I did, didn't I? Because I blew up all these... Second try? Easy. The first try doesn't count because we were doing science, right? And science is the best. You can't fail if you write it down. So if someone writes down, Grant, you didn't lose the first time, then it means that I... Wait, that undoes the science.
The assembly panel
awaits
the assembly. Now
I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the L. I'm going to try Dragoons. I think that... Oh, those guys were about to die. Did you see that? There was individual bullets going towards them. Sky Shield's going to be okay. Of all the missions, I think Sky Shield's going to be fine. I can't think of anything that's like that scary here.
This ain't good. Sky Shield's not going to last much longer.
Oh, we got mail.
At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our...
Can you imagine if they were able to just destroy those stabilizers right there?
Moebius core is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizer.
I'm pretty sure there's no other combat here besides that one missile turret that got wrecked at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Moebius core leaves anything left to repair.
What? Jim!
If you can clear out those...
You're amazing!
boys can patch up those stabilizers.
He must have learned from Wings of Liberty and built his boys out of those orange barrels because they were able to survive a couple hits right there.
Stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Okay, that's it. What do we got here? Open the mail. I forgot to add hours to the timer. Oops, I hope you're not too nervous. Wait. If you create opening for my troops, we will support you. Depends on difficulty, casual can clear. Oh, they gave us a... I feel like we're being given so many things that are not in the mission. I think that's, I think personally, I would prefer to have more Dragoons and Centurions given to me, for example, on this mission. Or, you know, in mission number 1, I liked the way that we had lots and lots. You know, I don't have to use them. I can just choose to not have that be the case, can't I? And then I'll figure it out on my own. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I forgot for a moment that I have autonomy as a human. Yeah, I personally, I much prefer when the options that you normally have are expanded instead of being given completely out of left field things for mods like this. And I'm going to play it as if that is the case.
Bombardment systems online. Prepare for orbital strike.
This one-shots them anyway, doesn't it? Yeah. Get them. Okay, we got OSHA-compliant orbital strike. 5 lasers onto the battlefield, each dealing 50 plus 50 versus armored. Area damage does not impact buildings. Okay. So we are not cheesing objectives with that. Good to know. I like that. So yeah, we do it here, and then, oh, I targeted a building. Oh, there's 5 of them. Okay. It does half a damage to buildings. But it does not the half that burns them down. That's, very normal. Okay, it may be time to start very, very gently moving forward. Seeing how good these guys are. See? See? Centurions. That makes me happy. Now, it wasn't insane. It wasn't like crazy. He still died. But he gave his life for the greater good. I do think the 1 bonus range that we have on the Dragoons is actually really nice. Because they can hit a lot of stuff uncontested now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We're doing fine. Whoever thought this mission was going to be hard? You've never seen Dragoons Micro before. Which, I mean, to be fair, you only have like 1 person on Earth who you can watch do that besides me, and that's Bisu. Yeah, I did just compare myself to Bisu because I'm playing 1 HP Legacy of the Void. What a pompous loser I am. That is insane. It's like saying, oh yeah, I made $3 on the stock market. You can just call me Warren Buffett. Okay. We do have our OSHA compliant strike. It only costs 40 energy, which is nice. And it's got a very awkward cooldown, but sure. I'll take what I can get. You can really tell that this campaign's difficulty is 73 times harder than the others with all the stuff that's had to be added. Okay. So there's going to be a bunch of patrolling guys. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, I am so good. That was... Oh, yeah. Sometimes you just hit the cars and it feels nice. They call me Grant the Car Slapper. Which was weird. They actually started calling me that before I was able to hit cars with Orbital Strike, and then I had to change my entire lifestyle in order to fit with the nickname, but it worked. Oh, this is gonna suck. I hate these guys, because they weeble wobble. They just go back and forth, but they don't fall down. You better not turn around, guys. Because we got other stuff to explode. Yeah, okay, nice attack wave. Reapers are still quite good. We learned that in the Wings of Liberty run, where that if you can afford the Reaper, it is a monster. And if you cannot afford the Reaper, then... We're going to go here. We're going to get both gyms. Fairly quick. Because I just think it's nice. Oh gosh, yeah. The firing delay is the actual real difficult part here. But we are going to have enough OSHA-compliant orbital strikes in a moment. And actually, this place looks fairly clearable. The number of enemies is low, and the Marauders are not too impactful. And then there's a lot of cash. Cool. It takes Jim a little bit to land his troops. Or does it?
Raiders, let's keep this ground secure.
I was telling a fib. He's very aggressively quick. I'm just going to leave troops over there in case we have to defend. Oh, goodness. This place is going to be rough. Never mind, we have vision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one's very simple. Now I'm going to try to rush the next one so that we potentially don't have to deal with the reinforcements. I don't think we have enough time for that. You know what? No, let's not get risky.
Heads up. Looks like Moebius core is starting to
Ooh, the scans don't really give us vision.
some heavier resistance.
That means it's not as cheesable as normal. Interesting. Usually you can use Orbital Strike to cheese the next group. It's not really cheese, it's just pick away at the next group whenever you get the scan. But we don't have that here, which is another little difficulty increase. I say little, but that's actually a huge difficulty increase. It is not negligible. We're in a real good position for this, because we can utilize this high ground in order to probably take all this down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you ever play a tower defense and you just have all your cannons on the high ground while the dumb enemies just walk past you? Because that's what we did. We were pure cannon rush energy there. I love it. Oh, here comes cars. No, no, no. Oh my goodness. Cars did so much damage. We got Lightning McQueened. We gotta be so careful. I don't think there's more cars on this mission, though. I am coming to the conclusion that the basic idea of the Dragoon is incorrect. They've got a really long firing delay, which is not something I've really paid that much attention to, because I usually don't make the unit. Is there always fire bats on the helipad? Is that a thing that they do? Whatever. They really long point delay before they start actually shooting. Kind of like the fire bat in a way. And that's actually the worst part. I think that if they were a little bit snappier, they'd be a fine unit. Okay, let's just make sure we're clearing all this so we can get probes and pylons over. They're going to be important. Then Orpin over here. We have 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Ooh, yeah, long point delay. Speak of the devil.
Moebius core is deeply entrenched in that location. An orbital strike would help weaken their defenses.
We are running out of troops very fast. But I've been pretty good with my Spear of Adun energy, so I think that it's going to be all right. I also think that we can just kind of destroy this, right? Yeah, he usually sends all the Vikings and stuff, but we don't have to care about that.
Moebius core is mobilizing an attack against our nexus point. Rally our defenses.
One thing I'm noticing is I believe that these attack warnings are added. I don't think that they're all in the base game, and that is something that is something I really appreciate. I think that is good design, because these attacks are often things that can completely just instantly kill you in a mission like this, and It's not reducing the difficulty of the mission, it's just giving you the awareness tools that you don't normally have. I think that's good. If you're going to reduce difficulty, do it that way. I'm really scared. There's so many Reapers here. Let's get a couple Centurions in order to charge each of the groups and try to get some stuns off. They're obviously going to die. I'm not sure it's going to work too well, but I think it's worth trying. Partially because I want to get an observer, so banking up a little bit of gas is good. No, the it's having the turret and the Reapers with bonus range nearby is a lot. Well, we had 4 seconds there. Sky Shield crashes in an hour. Okay. Does he really send fire bats? That's it? Oh. It's not as useful as we were led to believe. I feel like we're getting trolled a lot in this campaign. I feel like every time there's a lot of things that are not really going our way. The assistive Jim could use a tune-up. He's very dumb. Well, at least we're going to have an observer. Unfortunately, the amount of detection in this campaign is going to rise exponentially starting from now. I don't like that. I think that's too many shots. Let me take that down. Got him. We're going to grab that over here. Oh, should have saved that, huh? Oh my goodness. James. Well, well, it sucks. It's getting absolutely thrashed. We're going to use the high ground again. I will admit I was wrong. At the beginning of today, I thought this mission was going to be easy. Turns out, it's really easy to be wrong. But it's not easy to admit that you were wrong. So I got to get some credit for that. Then again, I have a little bit of experience having to admit that I'm wrong. I think that fight went really well, though. We got the majority of the infantry, and then while the tanks were sieging, we sniped the Raven. And that stopped them from having that high ground vision from taking us down. Really happy with that. I wonder if we... Oh yeah, I guess orbital striking it multiple times does destroy the building. Because we did that to the bunkers. One, two, three, 4, 5. This is a rough location because of tanks. I think what we have to do is take a real wide arc and try to hit from multiple sides at the same time. And then hopefully, like, the enemy will attack with a siege tank volley against the enemy fire bats as we charge in, and then the Centurions will soak some shots and they'll charge in and they'll stun. And I'm basically writing a fanfic at this point about what I would like to have happen in this fight. Okay, fire bats are going in. We soaked one shot there. Get the stun off. Go. We gotta spread. Take it down. We got it. Oh my goodness. This is insanity. Oh, we lose like everything against a single siege tank. Wait, did we not get this one?
Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
I thought we did. I'm gonna be real careful here. Oh, it's still Raven. I guess a battle cruiser. I don't really care about that. I thought I secured this location. Well, we can send whatever this guy is to deal with that. Oh, there was a Banshee. Okay, bonus objective time. I am... Am I stupid? How do we clear that? What is left? They just like reinforcing, rebuilding the entire thing? Yeah, so it takes 2 OSHA shots. It does impact buildings. But you gotta fire 2.
Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as
We're gonna camp these guys so they don't get us. Yeah, they rebuilt all their ships up here, didn't they? What's going on? Well, we're gonna focus on this for a moment. they almost killed a missile turret. I'm so proud. They're really trying their best. Jim, what is wrong with you, my dude? At least he doesn't have to actually build the fire bats. This place is going to be another bad one. I'm going to get some more observers. I think I have one somewhere. I have no idea where. It's not on F2, which is nice, but also very easy to lose. Did we just bomb this? No, I think we... 1, 2... 3? Yeah. 4? 5. Then...
Moebius Corps is mobilizing an attack
Oh.
against our nexus point. Rally our defenses.
I'm not sure that we have the ability to defeat that attack. We may have to start hiding buildings. That's not good. Please give me vision of this area. I need to see what's going on. Okay, thank you. Well, I have... Oh my goodness, that's huge. What do I do here? Die? Yeah, die. Look at Reapers. They're insane. In the membrane. Oh, man. Now we have no warp-ins. We have 5 units to win this mission. And then we can hide... Oh, we got... we got the probe. Let's grab this money. I guess I can't get a gateway because I... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4, 4, 4. We just have one more.
Durability calculations updated.
We can do this. We can do this. What is this mission? Oh my goodness. So there's an enemy attack wave somewhere. There it is. We have to dodge it. We have to use Jim as a tank. We have to be aware of where the enemy is at all points in time. As more attack waves come, we have to be sneakier and sneakier. We have to hide pylons around the map so that we don't get eliminated. We have to grab this guy and get him out of here so that he can put pylons in different places as we start sneaking to this end. Yep, that's gone. Oh, there's a bunker over here. Heck yeah, protect me. Keep moving. The bunker is going to do it. You can't beat bunkers. Put one over here. So he's going in. Oh, he got wrecked. He got smoked. He got Zot Kaladost. We only have to kill like 2 units here, I think. It should be okay. This is this guy. We did it.
Sky shield has been stabilized.
So,
Moebius core is mobilizing an attack against our nexus
Admiral
point.
Horner will take
So guys,
defenses.
I think I know why they give you the Colossus and the Arbiter. It seems much more...
Hell of a thing you're-
I'm not going to use them, but I understand it. All right, my friends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
An overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support system.
What is happening?
Each system can only be
Temporal
configured to
field,
one
OSHA compliant
ability
solar
at a time.
lance, 3 beams, 200 damage
Select
each
different
beam.
abilities to complement your tactical decisions.
I like temporal field actually. I think temporal field's going to be really nice.
Our current available Solarite is
1 melee
displayed
warrior,
here.
1 probe, and 2 ranged warrior.
Leftover Solarite can be
Huh,
routed to our
interesting.
auxiliary systems.
I feel like perpetual chronosurge is not what we want. That seems a little bit imba. Yeah, we'll try warp in reinforcements. How do we... Starting... Oh, these are super imba too. No. I'm gonna try my best to do it normal style. Said we have new things available? No, maybe it was new conversation. We're going back to the Stalker. The Immortal should be good though. That'll be for next time. My friends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.